Hey K-drama fans! Welcome back to another recap of my Dearest Nemesis. Episode 2 is here, and trust me, the drama is only getting better. We have tension, humor, and a whole lot of awkwardness between our leads. Let's jump right in. So, we pick up right where we left off. Joo-yeon is in his office, trying to change into a new shirt. But guess who walks in? That's right, Soo-jong. And things get real awkward real fast. Turns out, she's not just some random employee, she's the infamous director killer and also the hit-and-run victim. Joo-yeon is shook. He stops her from screaming, tries to brush it off, and boots her out of his office. But secretly, he's keeping an eye on her. Now, Joo-yeon may have a cold, ruthless image, but deep down, he's got a major sweet tooth. He sneaks out for his favorite chocolate latte. But guess who catches him in the act? Soo-jong. She even offers to buy one for him. Embarrassed, he runs away. Oh, but the embarrassment doesn't stop there. He ends up wrestling with a kid over a limited edition toy. And of course, Soo-jong sees everything. Let's just say his cool CEO image is taking some hits. Back at the office, Joo-yeon is determined to get rid of Soo-jong. He tries to fire her, but Chief Kwon reminds him nope, not happening. So instead, he makes her life miserable, endless tasks, impossible deadlines, the whole deal. But guess what? Soo-jong does not back down. Meanwhile, her senior is not a fan, calling her a dog for working too hard. Oof. Elsewhere, Joo-yeon ropes in Shin-won, his right-hand man, to dig up dirt on Soo-jong. But Shin-won has his own problems, his extremely jealous girlfriend. A simple smile at a waitress? And she's ready to break up with him. She even stalks his Instagram likes. Yikes. Meanwhile, he stumbles upon a restaurant owned by Ultimate Pro and finds her captions oddly entertaining. Fast forward to the team dinner, where things get wild. Joo-yeon shows up, and before you know it, he and Soo-jong are locked in a drinking battle. Who will win? Well, spoiler alert, it's Soo-jong. The team leaves, leaving them alone. And this is where we get a very interesting conversation. Joo-yeon secretly admires Soo-jong's work ethic, but calls her a ticking time bomb. Then, totally drunk, he demands chocolate milk. Yes, really. Soo-jong, being the queen she is, buys him one and sends him home in a taxi. The next morning, Joo-yeon wakes up mortified. Losing to Soo-jong? Unacceptable. And now his grandma is expecting him to prove himself, making things even worse. Meanwhile, the office is buzzing. Word has spread that Soo-jong defeated Joo-yeon. He is furious. He confronts her, she pushes back, and things get heated. Chief Kwon warns him that if he keeps this up, he might get reported. And to top it all off, a rumor starts circulating. Joo-yeon might actually be the heir to the company. Joo-yeon is still hell-bent on ruining Soo-jong, but he has no dirt on her. Meanwhile, Soo-jong decides to spy on him instead. She follows him to a rock club, Rockman Studio, and what does she find? Joo-yeon completely vibing to rock music. Shocked, she snaps a pic and texts it to him. Panicked, he rushes to her place, sweating bullets. And then, plot twist. Soo-jong's dad sees them and immediately assumes they're dating. LOL. Joo-yeon, desperate to save his image, makes her a deal. Job security in exchange for her silence. She agrees, but she can't shake the feeling that there's something weird about the way he reacts to her name. The next day, Joo-yeon drags Soo-jong along for a shopping trip. He even buys her a dress, but not because he's being nice. No. It's all about control. Classic Tsundere move. Meanwhile, Shin-won revisits Ultimate Pro's restaurant. A near bike accident later, Ultimate Pro saves him effortlessly. Intrigued, he wonders if she sees him as a cheater, but she simply says, "Only those who cheat are cheaters." Oof. Deep. Finally, we arrive at the chaebol party. It's filled with rich heirs, and of course, Joo-yeon's childhood rivals are there to taunt him. They mock his strict nature, call his grandma ruthless, and ask if he has a girlfriend. Meanwhile, Soo-jong is just looking for food when trouble strikes. A rich chaebol grabs her arm, assuming she's a call girl. She resists, but he gets angry and tries to slap her. Just when it looks bad, Ju-yeon intervenes, shoves the guy into a pool, and in the most dramatic moment of the night, calls Soo-jong babe. And that's a wrap on episode 2. This episode was packed with drama, humor, and some serious chemistry between our leads. The enemies to lovers tension is getting real, and we're here for it. Ju-yeon may be a cold CEO, but we're starting to see his cracks. Soo-jong? Strong, determined, and absolutely not backing down. Meanwhile, Shinwon's love life is a mess, and Ultimate Pro might just be the most interesting wild card yet. What did you think of this episode? Are you Team Ju-yeon or Team Soo-jong? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more K-drama recaps. See you in the next episode.